Hey guys, we are back for another video. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever we do upload. And also hit the thumbs up if you are enjoying the content. And as always, let me know what y'all think in the comments. We've been talking for several weeks about this Jeezy and this Jeannie Mai situation. And I'm going to walk everything back because it looks like we are not receiving any more information. Again, once something else comes out, I will let you guys know. But unless you've been sleeping under a rock, you already know Jeezy filed for divorce. And then I believe the last thing I reported to you was an interview in which Jeezy exposed in the interview that he actually loved the very things about Jeannie Mai and her family that they are now divorcing about. And then prior to that, Jeannie Mai came out and basically stated that there was no truth to the rumors with regarding Mario Lopez. And then prior to that, guys, I did show you a video in which another lady from Vietnam basically confirmed that she knew Jeannie Mai and stated that Jeannie Mai was some type of hustler, and she believed that Jeannie Mai was going to take Jeezy for everything that she could possibly get from him. And guys, there's some more videos, but I want to stop at that one because that is exactly what I want to talk about today. As you guys know, in a divorce proceeding, there is factors that's decided, and the number one factor being money. So we know if this does not come to some kind of resolve in that October court hearing, that the next thing they're going to be talking about is division of assets, child support, and alimony if Jeannie Mai is seeking alimony. So that's where I want to concentrate today. And please go, and check out other videos because I've been covering this for the last, I want to say 2 weeks, and I've been keeping you guys up to date. So go ahead and check out those videos. But for today's conversation, I want to definitely preface alimony because that is where we're going to concentrate. So let's just talk briefly about child support. With regards to child support, we don't actually have a doubt that she will receive some type of child support payment, even if there is split custody. Because child support, there is actually a calculation for child support, and that is something that will be determined by a judge with regards to both parents' income. So we're not disputing or talking about child support because there is, again, a calculation for that. However, we're going to talk specifically about alimony, and you'll see in a moment why I want to concentrate on alimony, because in the state of Georgia, it's very different, and I'm going to show you guys that in a moment. Give me 1 second to bring that up on the screen. Okay, guys, so pay attention to my screen. It's all going to make sense shortly. Okay, so I had to reach out to some attorneys that I knew because I wanted to find out more information and just to see what I was missing with this particular story. And they referred me right to Google, and you guys can go here as well. This is pretty standard in the state of Georgia. Um, a lot of people assume because in other states it is very different. However, in Georgia law allows either spouse to ask for alimony. However, the court will grant alimony. I'm sorry, I can't even talk. Alimony only if it finds it necessary. You can apply for either permanent or temporary alimony. Okay, let's break that down. So basically, anybody can apply, but there is no standard, there is no calculation, there is nothing that judges have to follow with regards to alimony. It states it right here, guys. So, in terms of alimony, it's going to be very difficult for Jeannie Mai to get any alimony from Jeezy. And if I wanted to guess, I would say she wouldn't get anything because it says Georgia law allows, obviously you can apply, but it's based on the court and if they feel that this is something necessary. So then we ask who qualifies for alimony in Georgia. Either spouse can request it. However, before the court awards alimony, the judge must find that one spouse needs the support and the other can pay it. Well, we know Jeezy can pay it, but does Jeannie Mai need it? If there is a need and the ability to pay, the court will consider the following factors when creating a final support award: the couple's marital standard of living. Well, this is the thing, because I'm going to relate it back to Jeannie Mai. So we know that Jeannie Mai, obviously, she's not broke. And from what we know or we knew, she actually has a property in LA, which means I would think that she would probably go back to LA. She already has a house. So that would mean there is no need for Jeezy to pay her any support because she would definitely go back to the life that she originally had prior to marrying Jeezy. Also, and to be frank, honest with you guys, she's probably now making more money now that she has been married to him, because now she's more affiliated, with the pop culture. She was married to a rapper, right? So I'm just giving you guys information so that you can see that she probably will not receive any type of alimony in the state of Georgia. So let's go to our next um, presentation here. Is alimony still a thing in Georgia? Let's talk about it. Alimony in Georgia is authorized in limited situations. Hello, guys, limited situations, and is not the broad remedy that it is in other states. I just told you guys this, that Georgia is very different, not like other states. So, alimony is not something that is awarded broadly in Georgia. Is it something that Jeannie Mai could get? Absolutely. But it's just not a standard for Georgia, nor is there a fixed calculation for what, a spouse would get. And I showed you that in a previous slide. So let's continue on. Alimony in Georgia is either rehabilitative or permanent. Alimony is money for support paid to a spouse by the other spouse. Alimony can be for a short or long period of time. Well, we already know that part. So, just giving you guys some basis here so you know that if this isn't resolved, yes, there will be child support, but alimony, no, this is not California. Moving on. How long does a man have to pay alimony in Georgia? Well, we know it could be a man or a woman, but for some reason, Google thinks that is only men. That's wrong. Okay. In Georgia, it is very rare for alimony to last for life. Alimony payments are typically made monthly for a set number of years. When determining the length of alimony, the court will consider how long the marriage lasted. Boom, mic drop. They are only married what for 2.5 years, guys. How long the marriage lasted? It did not last. So alimony is a no. For example, a 30-year marriage is likely to result in alimony payment for several years. Guys, the example they gave you is 30 years. These people didn't even come close to 5 years, let alone 30. They didn't even come 10 years. So we know, I mean, come on, guys, we got to use the sense that God gave us. Alimony is definitely something that she will not receive in this particular case. Now, with regards to the entire divorce, and I'm going to always reference this document because this is the only legal document that we have that states that on June 15th that Jeezy started the bankruptcy. Oh, I keep saying bankruptcy. Started the divorce process. So he started this months earlier. Will this be resolved? I don't know, guys. I don't think it's going to be resolved. I'm just saying what I think. Let me know what you guys think. I could be wrong. But on June 15th, this is what happened. He started this, got this going. And now we know that he filed for the actual divorce. And you guys are going to have to check out previous videos. I have loads of different videos with different things that came out in the media, and also speculative things that could have drawn Jeezy to the point that he felt like he needed to file for this bankruptcy. Go ahead and check. I keep saying bankruptcy. I'm sorry. Divorce. Why is that on my tongue? Okay. So, with regards to this particular situation, guys, that is really all I have. So, you let me know what you think. Is this couple going to resolve this divorce and not bankruptcy, which I keep saying? Because if not, we definitely know there will be child support, possibly. I mean, I would think so, especially if Jeannie Mai is going to reside in California, because the living in California is very different than in Georgia. And if you guys recall, I don't know if you do, but in Jeezy's divorce proceeding, he stated that child support should be the calculation based on Georgia. And that's a whole nother video. But the reason that he's stating that is because, again, Georgia judges are very liberal. They are not awarding $60,000 a month for child support. Because honestly, I mean, I get it. If the dad is making millions, but are you really using 60,000 a month to take care of a child? Because if that were the case, nobody will be able to take care of their children. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, which I know you will. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.